I walked in the corner with the body screaming dollar. Never sold it back, but looking like Pablo in the photo. This gon' make him feel away like Tony Cumanolo. You already know that. You already know that.
So today's video comes courtesy of RPGHair. They sent over this really pretty 360 lace frontal. It is yaki texture and I have it in the length 16 inches. So it goes for that really nice natural look. So when you pair the yaki texture with the 16-inch length, you get that really nice old school like natural look. If you are looking for a wig that is super natural and kind of just reminds you of what your hair would look like naturally but in a wig form, I think that this is definitely a go. So if you're interested in watching me slay this wig from start to finish and getting all the details and my thoughts on this hair, stay tuned. Can't forget my coffee. So it is taking me forever to get this video up, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna roll with it. If you ever want to follow your dreams and have kids, follow your dreams first, because when you have kids, it is so much harder to get things done. But anyways, today's video comes courtesy of RPGHair. You guys know I have worked with this company before, and as you can see from the way it's hanging out, I've already started the process of this hair, and I kind of figured I would take you through the rest. I actually went ahead and bleached the knots. They sent over a really pretty 360 lace wig. It's a yaki textured wig and it's kind of natural. I believe it's a 16-inch. I will have all of the details on this wig in the description bar, and I will let you guys know all the details once it is up. But it is air dried, and this is what it looks like. I went ahead and bleached the knots. Sometimes I'd be telling you guys like, oh, there's no need to bleach your knots, and then I'd be into it again and I want to bleach the knots. So today was one of those days where I wanted the knots bleached, and this is what it looks like. Because it's a 360, I only bleached like the front where you would see, because I'm not going to be wearing it like super sleek and tight in the back, so I won't need the knots bleached there. But in the front there are 3 combs, 1, 2, 3, and then of course there's one at the nape. There's also adjustable straps. Because it's a 360, if you don't know what that means that instead of just being a lace frontal and there being lace just in the front, it pretty much means that there's lace all the way around, hence the name 360. So I am going to go ahead and cut the lace off, adjust the straps, and put her on. I don't know what straps on. I just want the best on. And if you gotta choose, then you better choose all the man. Am I looking like Tina Turner or what? So it's been about like 15-20 minutes. I've been just sitting here looking at people's Snapchats. Not only did I cut off the this attached, but not only did I cut off the lace all the way around, but I also added an elastic band. They do give you your elastic band. I believe this is a 1-inch. So I went ahead and added that onto it. They also gave me some fresh wig caps. I love when I work with companies that give me the wig caps, because that means I don't have to buy myself. They did give the brown ones, and usually the brown ones are what I wear because they look the best under my lace. And then of course this is what the bag that the actual wig was inside, and it says this is a 16-inch 150% yaki texture. The style number is LFW33-360, and the color obviously is like a natural brown, and all of that was in this little box here. So I'm going to go ahead and get to styling it. I have my flat iron here. Again, this is a yaki texture, so I'm not quite sure of how I want to style it just yet. Hopefully you can see that it has some natural baby hairs. It's not too dense around the hairline, so you gotta have like maybe like a 1/4 of an inch of space where it is pretty pre-plucked looking. Not perfectly pre-plucked, like you don't have to do any work, but if you don't want to pluck it yourself, you do have baby hair here, and it is, you know, a little bit thinner around the hairline, so it is a little bit more natural. This is the baby hair that they give, so I guess I'll just start with the baby hair because I have no idea what I want to do. I don't have my razor with me, so I'm just going to take the same scissors I did the I cut the what do you call it, hairline with, and I'm just going to trim as much as I can. Order a new got to be glued. Fun fact, I've never tried the yellow regular got to be glued. I've only tried the ultra, and it's really nasty right here. Like, it's disgusting. Let me if we can get that off. Oh, it comes right off. I'm gonna just take a little bit. Well, that's more than a little bit. I'm just gonna take some and kind of get it. Basically, you guys just watched me slate this wig from start to finish off camera. So off camera, I bleached the knots and then I let it air dry. So the texture you've seen it before is basically what it looks like when the wig air dried. And then from there, I went ahead and I cut off the lace. This is a 360 lace frontal. So I basically cut up lace around the entire perimeter, including the back. And then I added the elastic band. You guys seen in the video that they also actually gave me a nice long strip of elastic, so that worked out perfect. They also gave me some brown wig caps for free, and those are the color wig caps that I typically would use anyway, so that was cool too. And then from there I went ahead and put her on, did the baby hair. This wig is pre-plucked, if I did not mention. And then I went around with the flat iron and kind of straightened her out. I didn't really do too much with the flat iron, but I did just kind of want to make it look a little bit more sleek, because it didn't really change the texture since this is a yaki textured wig, but it did just help to kind of tame it, I guess you would say, so it just wasn't like air dry, you know what I mean? And then I went ahead and I kind of swooped it right here. I didn't want to add too much hairspray, but if you kind of want that swoop look, kind of like flatten it with a little bit of hairspray and it'll like sit up really high, and then you know, do a little curl or whatever, and usually the curl will fall naturally on its own. And this is just very reminiscent of how I would style my hair back in the day when I used to wear my natural hair. We always used to do like a swoop in the front, like circa 2006, I would say. And this just kind of reminds me of that. Something very simple and natural and old school. So if you are in like grade school, or if you want to switch it up and put a wig on, but you really don't want to look like dramatically different, I think that this is definitely a good option. because you can do pretty much your same hairstyles, and then the length is not too long to where it would be a dead giveaway that you're wearing a wig, you know what I mean? So whenever I do wig reviews, the name of the wig is always super long, so I want to make sure I get it right. I do have it linked and listed in the description bar, but this is their Pre-Plucked 360 Lace Wig Yaki Straight Indian Remy hair. The style number is LFW33. It is 100% human hair. Color is natural, obviously. I already told you guys it's a 16-inch. If I did not mention, this wig is 150% density, which is perfect for the style I was going for. And then the cap size that I have on is a medium size cap. My head is a 21-inch, and it fits pretty good. It's not too loose. You know, of course I did put the elastic band on, but without it, the cap actually like fits around pretty well. And then if I wanted to put the wig up, I really wouldn't have an issue. Of course, you kind of make sure that it's not too tight, or that the cap isn't showing. But if I did that, it works out pretty well in my opinion. You just have to kind of make sure that it's neat. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out RPGHair. I do have their information linked down below. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.